Hey guys, it's Ric with SeeMyBeach.com, and you always hear my voice, but you never see me, and there's a reason for that. As I always say on camera, I feel like I'm fat and ugly and don't want to be on camera and everything, and there's a reason for that, and you're going to see right now I'm getting ready to reveal myself. I'm going to get on camera for the first time in forever. Everyone sends pictures of me, they all want to know what I look like, so you get ready to see me. And the reason for this is I'm not just wanting to get on camera, but I'm here with a lady named Michelle Salom, and she's a personal trainer, and she became part of our website. And she wants to help me not feel like I feel and get in front of the camera, which I'm getting ready to do. Here it is. What everybody wants to see all the time is what I look like. So here I am. And there's a reason why I don't want to do this, and I don't like feeling uncomfortable. And Michelle's going to talk about this. So come on inside, Michelle, and let's talk about this. How are you doing?
Good.
Michelle Salom.
Hi, everybody.
Hey. Michelle is a personal trainer here in Miami, part of our new website called SeeMyBeach.com.
Right.
And Michelle became part of our site, and she's like, why do you keep saying behind the camera, fat and ugly, and you won't do anything about it? So let's talk about what if I wanted to lose the weight. Right here, I got a big gut, my face, weight goes to my face. What could I do to change this?
Well, number one, you can eat better.
Right.
You can exercise.
I'm a vegetarian, so I eat pretty good.
You probably eat really good.
Right.
But maybe you're not conscious about how much you're eating.
There has to be things I don't know about.
The types of stuff that you're eating.
Right.
Being a vegetarian is great, and it's wonderful that you're doing that.
Right.
But it doesn't mean that it's always completely healthy, because eating vegetarian, you could also be eating incorrectly.
Right.
And then big factor is exercise and fitness. You have to do that.
Other than doing what I do for work, I really never exercise.
I'm sure you have a physical life and you're always doing stuff, but you have to add time that takes out of your life that is proposed to exercising.
Right.
So that you can see a difference, and so you can feel more confident.
Right.
Exercise makes you feel much better about yourself. It raises your endorphins.
Right.
It makes you happier. It's something that is researched and talked about.
Right.
So if you feel uncomfortable on the camera, it's probably because you're also feeling like you're not doing much to help yourself.
Right.
So
I don't do much, and I know that's a problem for sure. And that's why whenever we were first talking about this, Michelle's like, quit talking about that you don't want to get, you're fat and ugly behind the camera, do something about it.
Exactly.
And I'm getting to the age especially where it's important to, pay attention to what I eat and what I do. And so if I were to go with you, tell me the steps that I would talk about, because we're talking about doing this. I'm not completely committed, because
I have to convince them, because
I never get fatter than this no matter what I eat. So I'm like, if I'm never going to get fatter than this, I'll do what I want to do. But then there's health implications to doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. You could be slim and think that you're okay, but inside of yourself, your triglycerides, your sugar levels, the body fat content of your body could be really bad, and that could also create diseases.
Right.
And when you start getting older, you're at higher risk for these diseases.
Right.
So what you want to do is feel healthy and make a lifestyle change for the rest of your life, whatever life you have left to live, to feel that you are being the healthiest you can be.
Right.
And so that you can live a better life.
So basically, if we did this, you would give me the steps. First of all, you find out what I'm doing now. Exactly. Because that would tell you what I'm doing wrong.
Right.
And me what I'm doing wrong. And then we go about the steps of losing the weight. How long do you think it would take someone like me, who's, I don't know how overweight I am, but any idea?
It's not like you're super overweight. I mean, I have dealt with clients that have been a lot more obese and heavy and have had a lot less of diet that definitely is not vegetarian.
Right.
Some people eat a lot of meat and things that are not as healthy.
Right.
It's more about dedicating your life from now on to be a better way. That's all. Right. Because then what you can do is live that way and not have to consciously think, oh, I'm not doing the right thing. And if you're already changing your life that way, then you're going to live it that way. Right. And then it'll just maintain itself, because you included the exercise, and now for the rest of your life, you're going to do exercise, whatever you can fit into your life. 30 minutes, an hour, 3 times a day, 2 times a day, wherever it is that you can fit it into your life, you're going to make it an important part of your life, because you realize that this is a habit that you created. Right. It's a complete change. It's a complete change, right.
I am in motels all the time for work. I travel 90% of the time. Right. So you'd have to come up with something for me that's probably a little different than other people, but it's something that would be a benefit to everyone. To know
Absolutely.
how to know
anybody can benefit
because
from
I don't want to go to the gym. I'm not going to go to the gym.
Exactly.
So I'm going to be the kind of guy who, if I'm in my motel room or whatever, I'll work. When I say motel room, it's resorts. It's our people that's really nice places.
Right.
But anyway, I think it's important to do this, and I'm considering it. And Michelle's pushing me on this because she's like, she don't want to do it with a fat guy like me.
I think it's super important. I don't see why, in the kind of business that you are in, where you're always on a camera talking to people, you can't come onto the camera and say, hey, here you are, blah, 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 and talk.
Right.
And feel comfortable about the way you look and
Right.
the way you feel.
Well, and I need to, because
Exactly.
we're getting ready to start something, and watch for this. This is going to be really cool. It's something that we just came up with, and I'd like to say I was clever enough to come up with it. But it's going to be a new program for our Miami Kids Zone section, and it's called The What's. And that's all I'm going to tell you right now. But it's going to be something very interesting. It's going to be a game for children. And it's going to be something that's educational, fun. All of our stuff, we try to blend education with the fun,
Right.
and all of that. So, I mean, I'm really into this. You got me convinced that I need to do something about it, because
Right.
I don't want to go on camera. And the only time I went on camera was about, I guess, a year and a half ago. One of my clients said he'll only buy the ad and he'll only become a founding partner if I would be in the video with him. And I did, and I went into that video, and it's been the only time I have done that in all this time for with SeeMyBeach.com.
Right.
And I need to a lot of the time. So
Yeah, you shouldn't feel embarrassed about the way you feel. I mean, you have to have more self-confidence. And
Right.
doing exercise and, of course, eating consciously, because
Right.
that's what it is going to make you feel that way, because you're going to feel like you're doing something to benefit you
right,
and your life.
Right.
This is all about you. It's not about me. I'm
Right.
just here to kind of coach you,
Right.
give you the ideas, and then
but I
you
need
gotta
that,
follow
because
it.
I need that because I want the direction, because
Exactly.
doing it on my own, I mean, I can lose weight fairly fast whenever if I do it,
Right.
consciously or whatever. But the point is, I don't want to do it just for 5 minutes. I did a Pilates promotion a couple years ago, or a few years ago, in Destin. I got in perfect shape.
Yeah.
15 minutes later, I was fat, because I didn't make it a lifestyle change, and they didn't even promote that. It was just like, let's get to this good weight and all that. So that's why I'm with you, because if
Right.
I do it, I want it to be something where I do it forever.
Well, here's the challenge.
Okay.
We get to where you want to be, which is just a healthier version of
Right.
you.
Exactly.
And then from now on, you will show up on camera, and then your audience will see that you've accomplished it and that you are succeeding it for
maintained
the
it,
rest of
exactly.
your life.
Right.
And they'll see that, oh, Ric is on camera, Ric is on camera. They see you hiding behind that camera, they're going to say, oh no, he didn't follow through.
People actually submit pictures of me when they see me on doing videos at places.
Right.
They submit pictures to us, I guess, because they think we don't have any pictures of me.
Right.
And then we explain, Ric don't want to be on camera.
He doesn't want to be on camera
Exactly.
because he's embarrassed.
Exactly. So I want to get out of the embarrassment,
Exactly.
change my life, and do something right. So I'm almost convinced now, but I'm still not. I'm not gonna sign a contract yet.
Yeah.
But I think it's an important thing, and I'm really excited about the possibility. And I mentioned it to Isabella last night, and her mom was like, hey, I feel like I'm a little overweight, and she's beautiful, but
Right.
Everybody, when they start getting to this a little older, they start understanding that we need to get a little more in shape. So maybe I can get her to do it with me, and it'll be easier.
Yeah, we'll see if she wants to do it, but I don't want that to hinder you from doing what you gotta do.
Do it myself either
because
way.
she's not gonna be sitting there exercising with you.
Well, this video is going to be embarrassing, because if I don't do it now,
Right.
I'm on camera saying I'm just going to be like I am forever, and I don't care. And
Exactly.
See My Beach is a community about caring and making
Right.
differences in lives. And I've been a vegetarian for 28 years now.
Right, and I think that's great.
That's the reason I can do what I do, and I get lazy on things, because
Yeah.
if you eat meat, it's horrifyingly bad for you. Do not eat meat. If you're watching this, the smartest thing I can ever tell you in the world, for our environment concerns, for
Yeah.
our personal concerns, is never put another piece of meat in your mouth, and you'll be more healthy for it by far.
Well, it's not everybody's lifestyle not to eat meat.
But I'm giving my opinions. I think
his opinion of what he thinks.
And I think everybody should become a vegetarian.
I think
or at
red
least
meat
try
is
to.
a really bad one. I mean, I
Horrible.
don't think fish and chicken and
Right.
turkey, those things are also good sources.
Yeah, I don't eat any of that, but I know fish, except for the fact that the BP oil spill has
I
the
know.
fish is all bad.
I know.
But anyway,
Sometimes we have to consider all
exactly.
that
We have to
stuff,
think
but-
about those kind of things, because it's all part of what we're trying to accomplish.
But then I will talk to you about eating organic and eating
Right.
like what is in your food. That's another thing we'll talk about, because if you don't read the labels and you don't see what's in it, then you're going to be eating whatever chemical somebody
Yeah,
decides
and
to
I don't
put
pay
in
any
there.
attention to any of that. Like I think a lot of
Right,
people
I
are
think
like
that's
that.
an important thing to
Yeah.
learn. I mean, I'll talk about it,
Right.
so that other people can be educated on what is really in your food, and how do you find out what's in your
Right.
food.
You know what? I always think about promotions around things, and this
Right.
possibility on something like that. Here, we're new in Miami, so I don't know if I could get enough people to even consider doing it. But if we did it on a promotion level, where I was
Yeah.
on camera, that would be pretty embarrassing, but it would be pretty funny. It might be something where you could show the before and then the after,
Exactly.
and like they do on TV and everything. So anyway, the main thing is about us getting our health together, getting
We're
our
starting
lives
one
together.
step at a time, and that's with
Yeah,
you,
this is
Ric.
talking about exactly.
Is getting you in shape, getting you healthier,
Right.
getting you to feel more confident.
Right.
Because that's the issue. It's
Yeah.
not like you're that out of shape. It's not like that you're super overweight. or that you are unattractive. It's not about that. It's the way that you feel about yourself.
Right, exactly.
That you don't feel confident enough to do this. I mean, there are worse people that are on camera. Believe me.
Right.
There are a lot of people who are on camera who are extremely overweight and are, you know, not as attractive, and they don't feel self-conscious. I
think part of the problem is if you knew what you're capable of, how you could look. Like right now, I would be like, you know, if I was going to date a particular girl, I'd be like, why would she want me? Who would want that guy?
Why would you have that doubt about yourself? Because you know what? Sometimes women are attracted to the confident level. You don't have to be the most extraordinary looking person, but confidence
goes a long way
through. And people are attracted to that.
Right, exactly.
They really are.
Well, so, Michelle, you almost have me convinced, okay?
It's not almost, it's yes.
I'm thinking about it. Tell everybody where we are right now. This is a really pretty park.
We are in Coral Reef Park. Beautiful park here in Palmetto Bay.
Palmetto Bay.
It's called.
Gotcha.
Yeah, a lot of people are exercising out there.
Yeah, and I got winded walking here, but it was a long walk though, right?
Give me a break. But anyway, yes, okay, it was a little bit of a longer walk, but this is only proof that you need to exercise and get yourself healthy.
I went upstairs yesterday to the Learning Tree of Arts, one of our new sponsors here, and we were doing a video, and I literally walked upstairs, and I had to take a minute because I was, you know, it's ridiculous.
My goodness.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
We gotta definitely work on that.
Yeah, I'm almost convinced.
He's gonna do it.
I'm almost convinced.
He's gonna do it. Yes,
exactly.
he is.
And, you know, she's very invigorating as a personal trainer. She's very passionate about what she does.
Very convincing.
Yeah. So if anybody want to get in touch with you, how would they get in touch with you, Michelle? Do you have a Facebook page or a website or anything like that?
I don't have a website, but yes, I do have a Facebook page. It's Michelle Salom.
Michelle Salom, S-A-L-M.
But I have a phone number that people can reach me on.
Give it.
It's 786-301-3313. I've been a trainer for, gosh, maybe 25 years or so. So I have a lot of knowledge.
In 5 minutes, her passion comes out. You were recommended to me by Math Monkey, Elena over there. And Elena's like, she's the best in the world. She's got she has the philosophy, the whole thing. And that's what got me.
Well, I work with her. Worked with her now for a good year.
Exactly.
Trying to help her get healthy and better.
And then you came up yesterday at Learning Tree of Arts. She knows everybody.
Yeah, I know a lot of people in Miami.
So that helps. Exactly. But anyway, so we're gonna talk about this, and I will probably do this because I don't think I'm off the hook now, because I think you're just gonna make me do it.
Well, and funny enough, that Learning Tree of Art, she took my class that I used to teach way back when, where it was for moms and babies, and she went with her granddaughter and took the class with me. So it's all fitness related. We're all connected somehow.
Exactly.
The world is really small.
And we just did a video there last night, and the little girl that you hadn't seen in forever is in that video.
Was a baby in my class, and now she's
her
a bigger
name is
girl.
Asia. She's adorable, and she was all excited in the video last night and everything. So, all right, so I'm probably gonna do this. I'm still not signing anything.
Probably.
I'm thinking about it very, very heavily. It'll have to change my life, and to me, if you're making a lifestyle change, you shouldn't do it just in 2 seconds. You should think about it.
This is going to take a little time.
Because if I do it and I tell everybody out there, hey, I'm going to do this, and I don't, that's going to be embarrassing. So
you have to remember that when you start, I mean, I don't know how long it's been since you've not done exercise or done fitness. That's something we'll discuss.
Let's not talk about that.
But forever, how many years you have not been doing it is how long it's going to take for you to then get back into shape. Which I tell people. Sometimes people will tell me, oh, I gained weight in a year or in 2 years or after I had my baby or whatever, and I never lost it. And I said, well, the same amount of time that it took you to gain it, to be healthy, it's the same amount of time you're going to take to lose it. So if it was a year or 2 years, it's going to take you to get back a couple of years. It could be faster, it could be slower, depending on how much effort you put into it. But if you take it at a slower rate, which I tell people, it's at your pace. I don't want something fast and easy. I'm gonna lose 10 pounds in 1 week. Yes, let's do it. I gotta fit into this dress. That's not what I'm about. I'm about healthier living for the rest of your life.
I want to combine those two things because if I do it, I want to set a goal and say, you have 3 months, however long you say, to do it in. This is the steps you're gonna have to take. This is what you're gonna eat. But when I do this, I want to say, like when you become a vegetarian, you have to have a little willpower, because become a vegetarian, my ex-wife and I did it at the same time 28 years ago. She still eats fish, but I don't eat any meat or fish or anything like that. But when you do things like that, you have to make a lifestyle change. So I know I'm capable of those things, so I just need to, I think a lot of mine is education. What should I and should I not eat? So
I think it's a great thing to show to the audience. How do you become educated and all that stuff? Some people have no clue. They think they're eating healthy because it says this on the box. But it doesn't mean that it is. if you're really not reading the ingredients and seeing what's in it.
Okay.
If you're not really putting the effort of taking the time to do some form of exercise, and it doesn't have to be a lot.
Right.
Because I tell people that all the time because they get intimidated by that.
Right.
They get intimidated about the amount of time they have to put into it, or I don't have the time, I'm too tired. All that is part of the excuses that you give to yourself that you can't do it. But if you find a way to incorporate it and then you build a habit on doing it, you will, and your body will crave it. It's something that you're going to have to do because now it's part of your lifestyle.
Right. Well, I'm very excited about it. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to talk about some things, think some stuff over, then we'll come to a decision. And while we're talking about this, we're new in Miami, and I want to make sure everyone who watches this, the kids last night, when we explained to them how our program works, they were like, oh my God, who would not go on SeeMyBeach.com? Because what our program is we take 70% of your money, the check that Michelle gave me, and you gave me a check the other day, or I'm sorry, a credit card. Right. But anyway, the money you gave me, 70% of that stays in your community. We go do videos of parks, we do positive things in the community. So who could say no to that? So that's the whole point with SeeMyBeach.com, and we're educating children and everyone else that if we give our money to these people, we take it from the ones who say no to our program. When you say no to our program, we don't want you to have money. Because we figure if we give more money to the people who say yes, then guess what? Those people are already into charity and into giving and things like that. So that's why we try to do that. So always look on our website, pay attention to who's on our site, and do business with them. And don't just do business with them. Talk about them on Facebook. Tell your friends about them, because it's all about educating people. Because the whole thing is like the fitness thing. We want to make the world a better place.
Exactly.
That's what SeeMyBeach is all about. And people like Michelle, Math Monkey, Learning Tree of Arts, SB Design, that's a new client on ours, and they do landscape stuff. So I always have to talk about my sponsors because I love them, because when people do become part of what we do, I feel like they're the better businesses in the community. So anyway, so everybody do business with our people, and next time you see me, you'll either never see me again and you'll be like,
okay, he gave up,
worthless, has no value in life, or the next time you see me, I'll be like, hey, this is awesome, I'm gonna do it, so Michelle, tell me what to do, and then we'll talk about the steps.
Right.
Miami, Florida, awesome place.
We'll see you soon, I'm sure. I'll convince him.
Exactly.
Don't worry.
she's passionate, and she cares. What I love about Michelle is it's not just like, hey, I want to get your money to do this. It's like, you can't talk to you 2 minutes without you being into the health part of what you do. And passion comes out, and passion is important. So thank you, Michelle.
The deal.
I'm 99% convinced. 99.9.
What happened to that little 1%?
I'm working on it. I want it to be a lifestyle change, and I want people to understand how important it is to make that difference.
You should be the person who represents what it can take to do it.
That's true. That is a good point.
A model. That's it.
A model. Yeah,
a model to show that it can happen, and you could do it.
Right. So I'll get all sexy and become a model.
That's not the kind of model I mean.
I know. You know what? I'm convinced. I think I'm going to do it. And what I want to do is, I think we should get some businesses involved if we do it, because I'm always thinking promotional level.
Right.
We did a Pilates thing, like I said, a few years ago, and it was a great promotion.
Yeah.
And maybe we could do something with this where we have like
someone that can maybe provide you
nutritionist
food.
that talks about the food.
Right.
I know you're an expert on this kind of stuff also, but maybe if we have someone who that's all they do.
Yeah, but I'm not with you 24/7. I need to know that you're going to eat right, and that you're going to make the right choices. So maybe there's someone who can help you with that, and then teach you what exercises to do wherever you're at. Maybe like there's locations.
Like the guy on Subway, not to talk about somebody who's a non-sponsor or whatever, but that lost the weight and became a model for that or whatever. But see, I won't be unattractive like that guy. I'll be better looking when I was Jared or whatever his name is. But anyway, the whole point is but we'll select a place where I can get food from, and we'll make it a whole lifestyle thing. Right. And we'll take your body fat, and we'll get into all that when we bring a big measurement tool. Right. It's not a big measurement. It's about this big. I'm joking. Okay, don't have to wrap around me. It don't have to be really big. Anyway, okay, guys. Thank you. This is why I don't want to be on camera. I'm uncomfortable with the way I look. We got to start caring about that. It's not just about the looks, and that's what has been brought up to me a few times. It's not just about how you look and how you feel. It's about how your future is going to be and what kind of quality of life do you want to have. Exactly. For the rest of your life. Yeah. Not smoking. I didn't do any of those kind of things that are bad for you. Right. That's like the stupidest thing in the world, to smoke. You're financing your own death. Okay? Right. But what we're going to talk about what incorporating it into what his lifestyle is, and how we're going to make it healthier, and what is going to make him feel more confident. Exactly. If we do this, and I'm pretty sure. So what I'm going to do? Exactly. What we're going to do is I'm going to do a whole new YouTube channel, so it won't go on the Miami stuff or Keys or wherever. Okay. So because if we do this, when we do this, I want it to be something where I see a relationship with someone like you being not till I lose the weight, but a permanent relationship. So what I want to do is if we do this, is say we have the 3-month period where I lose the weight, and then I want to get together maybe once a month. And you say, Rick, what you've been doing?
What are you doing?
Exactly. What are you doing?
You need to fix this. You need to add more this.
Do the body fat thing each time.
Exactly.
Just So I think a relationship with a personal trainer should be almost a lifelong thing, because even if you're not just working out, I don't know. This is new for me because I've never done it, so I don't know what you guys do.
I've had clients that I've known for years, and to this day they're still my friend. Whether I'm training them or not, it doesn't matter. It's the fact that I made a relationship with them, and they're my friends for life.
Right.
And that's usually how it is.
That's how relationships are.
I talk so much to that person. I'm always on top of them, and so that I become part of their life. Or I learn everything about their life. So, yeah, it's
well, that's how I think it should.
Friendship forever.
So if we do this, what I want to do is make a channel that on YouTube that's an educational channel that we do together, and whoever else is involved in the promotion. And we say like whoever provides the food or whatever, we're going to provide the food by someone who has the right kind of food. Exactly. So it's something where it's kind of a continuing thing, and we'll do videos around that and all that stuff. I mean, I see it being a really cool promotion, and me lose the weight, and if I don't, I'll just
And then we can challenge the audience. We can get someone else to want to have a healthier lifestyle, and I can help them get there.
You know what we could do? This would be extra cool. First of all, we do get me in shape or whatever, and then first of all, it's a good example because here he is before, here he is after. We'll have to do before pictures.
Right.
Anyway, so we do that. And then we build a promotion around with ComeSeeMyBeach.com, and we do it where we let maybe a guy and a girl people enter to win. A guy and a girl become the winners, and then we do almost the same thing with me, but with these people who won the promotion, and we set an example. And then we could we could do multiple promotion over the years.
Yeah, there's a lot of ideas we can do with this.
Exactly.
People who want to live a healthier lifestyle.
Right. So. Okay. Well, thank you, Michelle. We're out.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Here in Miami, Florida. Awesome.
Challenge, we'll do it.
Challenge. Okay, I'm under pressure. I'm under pressure.
No stress.
No stress whatsoever. Okay, guys, we'll see you. ComeSeeMyami.com, MiamiKidZone.com, and our main site, which is SeeMyBeach.com, which she is one of our big sponsors. So,
bye, guys.
We love you, Michelle. Bye, everybody. When I get up, don't look at my belly. No, do look at my belly. That's the problem. We're going to fix it.